I just feel like, he's just trying to, like, clean his image up, and he get into the bag. You see who his his father-in-law is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
I feel
Yeah.
you.
why not
What
clean
up?
it up and then get to the bigger bag? He a big artist, so hopefully he got some good people around him, and they trying to help him straighten up. But man, these people don't change, man. You are who you are, man. At the end of the day, man.
Hey, but look,
What's
one
good,
thing I
everybody?
think
We here another live. We about to get into some things, some issues. You know what I mean? Some of that internet mess that we like to chop it up about. You feel me? What's up, everybody? It's the homie
salute.
Jonas Black, EST 87, and B Rad back. He was in the hospital, laid up for a minute. B Rad, you there? B
It's
Rad
been a minute, but I'm back.
Welcome back.
back in the building, fresh in the
Thank you very
flesh.
much.
Yeah, so in the on the internet side, it's been a lot going on, with this YouTube situation. We always on academics head here at this channel, pause. But we cover we cover a lot. We cover a lot with academics because he always in a lot of bullshit. You feel me? Lately, he been going against, like, it seemed like he going against No Jumper. I don't know what y'all think, but he been making enemies over there at No Jumper a lot. You know, well, actually, it started with him and Lil Baby. Lil Baby supposedly mentioned him on his new album, and then academics responded to that, and he said he wanted to get the fade with Lil Baby. People were saying that's cap or whatever. They saying they knew Lil Baby wouldn't respond. That's why he did that. So then Blueface seen the opportunity, knowing him, the internet dude he is. He jumped right up in it, and Blueface offered the fade and shit. Who y'all think? What What y'all think? Who y'all think got the win in that situation? Jay Black, start with you.
Ah, man. Blueface is a little bit probably more angry, what I'm saying, than academics, what I'm saying. If academics has been training, if he's one of those kids, I don't know, man. It'll be a good fight. I think.
Academics training? Hell no.
Listen,
This
man.
fat ass.
Sometimes these fat people, man, these chubby people, they be having moves, man. They be training, man. I'm telling you, don't sleep, man. The hands start flying. I play ball with people, so you don't underestimate nobody. You know what I mean? So I'ma just lean towards academics because he got the weight size. If I don't know, if my man got the Tommy Hearn strength, and hit him with the long range,
But we watch academics. We know what he do. He sit on his ass
Eating
and
fucking
he's on
fried
that
chicken.
all day, sipping Hennessy. And you see Blueface. He's out active. He drink too, but he active and he got an actual trainer. Academics fat ass. He sits on his ass all day and drinks. That's what he do, man. I'm sorry. That's what I
And
see.
another thing too, we seen when Krishan Pops hit
oh, I
Blueface on.
forgot about
We
that.
seen when he don't got a glass jaw.
Yeah. He took
He
that,
took
but you
that.
know
He
what?
took.
So
He
I'm gonna
ate
go
it.
Blueface. I'm gonna go Blueface.
He
Blueface gonna
ate
take
it,
it down.
and he rolled with it. He rolled with it like, oh. So it ain't glass, and he know how to roll with the punches. Hey, you might want to watch a motherfucker like that, man.
Now I
But
give
but
it up.
really,
I'm thinking. I'm just thinking about like these fat niggas, man. They grab you one time, man. It's over. Like
This
what I mean.
boxing
Like,
though,
Yeah, if
this
you get the
boxing.
mitts on you, it could be over.
I'm only 5'7", so that shit. I'm 5'8", so that shit. For me, that's what I'm thinking about. I gotta remember this nigga tall too, so I say I'm gonna lead towards Blueface.
yeah. But is it really like a loss for whoever lose? It might be like for academics. He already up. He rich. Blueface is rich, but they say he's struggling. He looking for the next bag, basically. Because when you get that money, you spend that money. So if Blueface actually, if academics actually take that fight, it's a win-win for Blueface. But is it a win-win for academics? No, because if he get washed out there, I don't know. You feel me? He
You
gonna
know
be
what this behind though? You know what this really behind though, right?
what?
Academics post that shooting the Blueface along with he be on top of him and Krishan a lot.
Well, see,
Mm.
I think Christian Rock and fucking Blue and Ack is a better fight, to be honest.
Now she
I,
gonna rock. She gonna rock.
Now
She gonna rock that
she
nigga.
might watch him, bro. She might
I think
watch
she
him.
starts Ack all day,
She might watch him, man. She might be quick
yeah,
and be she a little
all day.
athletic, man.
she knocked the shit out of Blueface. I know that.
Put him in the
Have you seen?
white meat.
Not even that. She be handling them girls in that at that house.
Mm-hmm.
Handling
Yeah.
them.
Hey,
Yeah,
but
she.
we already know this ain't gonna go down. This is a good media publicity on both ends. Act gonna always win. Think about it. Act been top media for the past 10 years.
Yeah, as far as
So
yeah.
And when he gotta understand that come with rappers gonna drop your name when you top media. You gotta roll with the punches, man. I would look at that like a compliment.
Fuck
Baby
yeah.
saying my name, regardless of what he say.
Yeah,
That means I'm working.
but academics, every man is a man, and people were calling him a sucker for calling out Lil Baby for the fade. But when Blueface came in the situation in the beginning, Act wasn't really with it, so people started like questioning his manhood and coming at him like that. And anybody gonna fall victim to that when you question
No
any
way.
man.
Put the blinders on. Put the blinders on and laugh all the way to the bank. Fuck that.
Hey,
Don't let
exactly.
these
That's what
clowns
make you a
fucking jerk
sucker.
you.
That's
Don't let
what
them
make you
bully
a
you with their
sucker.
street bullshit. Like that's nonsense.
When you start trying to prove yourself to people, that's what make you a sucker.
Yeah, that's ignorant. Get the bag.
But actually, this is like wrestling sometimes. This bravado, these internet personalities, and all that. They look at themselves a certain way, and I don't know if you being called a sucker in the way academics be talking about themselves. Big act, this big act, fucking this. You know what I mean? And I could understand that because he did build something from the bottom, and he did muscle his way. He did his. I ain't gonna lie. I don't like a lot of his tactics, and I talked about that with the Chirac Savages and all that type of shit. But you can't take away from what the man did, and you can't tell me he don't look at himself a certain way, and he will defend his. Like when he's mentioned, he go crazy defending
Yeah,
his
but
image.
he's a house cat, bro. He's an internet thug, bro. He ain't meeting no gangsters in the street, bro. Blue will fucking put hands on him heavy.
Yeah, but he doesn't have to do that. He could still be the
He's
internet. Like,
got,
he
he's
doesn't
got
have to
fucking
be.
called for the fair one. Like they should shoot the fair one on OnlyFans and see what happens.
Shoot the fair one for what though?
Fucking throw hands. Let's see. They want to fight. Let's see the fight.
For the sake of all the shit you talking about.
I'm gonna be honest. What they gonna charge for that? I'm not paying to watch that fight.
No, I'll catch it on YouTube the next day.
I'll
Fuck
catch
that.
it on YouTube the next day though, for
That's
sure.
awesome.
I'll watch
Yeah,
it.
yeah. I ain't. Nah, I'm good.
I'll stream it 8 minutes later.
Nah, I'm good. I don't think that's going. I don't think that's gonna go down. I got too much to lose behind that.
No shit. It makes no sense for academics to go fight fucking rappers in the street. That's crazy.
But
Nah,
really, what will he lose? Besides, he might get hurt real bad. But I don't think his reputation and none. He got to worry about none of that. Like, he gonna get paid.
It won't be in the street. It won't be in the street. It'll be like 11/11 network, like how they did before. You know what I'm saying? It'll be.
I mean, Blueface is a thug, right? Fucking academics is an internet dude. Like he's not about that life. He's not out on the block. Like he's not that dude. Like this is crazy. This ain't gonna happen ever. That's nuts.
But do you have to be about that life to fight a man that challenges you to
Nah,
fight?
you don't.
I think you'd be stupid to go and fight somebody who might not have shit to lose.
Academics definitely got a lot more to lose because
Fuck, that's what I'm saying. He's got a lot to lose. Blue really doesn't.
These people, he could lose a lot of sponsorships, different businesses, on the corporate side. They'll look at that crazy. Like, yeah, we respect what you do, but taking it to the violent side.
Yeah, you can't be out
in this YouTube world, the fades come up. Like, let's go into Adam and No Jumper. It's always some shit jumping off over there every other day. You feel me?
He ran away from house phone, bro. That's bitch.
What's up? Yeah, and this is what I'm saying. And Adam is always quick to say, "We could go outside and shoot the fade." And I heard him say it, so and I kind of appreciate him for that because I heard him say that. I ain't never see him do it.
Anybody surrounded by security talks stuff.
Exactly. Like he only said it because he know he got AD around who gonna make sure he get a fair.
Yeah, he got 20 dudes with sticks on him. What are you, crazy? They got real armed security in there.
Yeah, true that. And well, a lot of people say he did wrong for what he did to his host or whatever, putting his business out there. I don't know if it's true or not about him house phone dealing with trainees and things like that. But me, I'm looking at it like old school radio, like Howard Stern and these radio personalities. When you get big and you got people a part of your show, their business becomes the public, and they become a personality. And Howard picks on them. Like, say that was this example. Like, come on, damn well Howard had these guys. He put all their business in the street. They was able to deal with it, and it made them, bigger personalities in media.
Well, you ever notice
Homeboy was being real sensitive, kind of, and I think he could have took that a little better. He was real soft for that. I'm sorry.
You ever notice You ever notice when it's a slow day with no jumper, there's no news, they start fighting with each other?
You say that's planned?
Fuck else to talk about.
See, but I also noticed this is what I noticed too, right? The viewers nowadays don't understand that guys kick each other's balls. You get what I'm saying? Just to shoot the shits. We don't necessarily mean it, but a fight can turn into it. But for the normal part, we kick each other's balls, we shoot the shit. It ain't necessarily nothing personal. But the viewer look at it like, oh, they fighting. They not fighting. But one business model I don't respect when it comes to having personalities on a talk show is let them organically tell their stories and how they testimony. Don't throw their business out there. You know what I'm saying? It's more organic when a person come out with a testimony versus you. Then it's gonna seem messy anytime you leak somebody else information. Let them do that.
Yeah, but once you become a certain like under a certain light and up to a certain stature, and the show is getting a certain amount of views, you got to realize you open for anything, and all your business can come out at any day. Something that you know what I mean. So,
see, but look, that's only when you got. I call them vultures. Vultures gonna always try to run and say, "Hey, such and such, such." It look. How about it's presidents and CEOs and top people on every company? Are y'all exposing everybody, or y'all picking and choosing who y'all want to? Because what I notice is it's the crab in the barrel. You know what I'm saying? They want to expose somebody. I'm the person with the info, so now look at me because I got information on this person I know. But you ain't got no talent, bro. What are you? You just an exposed story. That shit is getting old, man. It's like
on a slow day, wolves will always eat each other. And that's what these guys are, which is cloud chasing.
It's like, are we here? Are we here for Oprah Winfrey shit, or are we here to actually get some good content, man?
But what is good content? Because some people consider that to be good content. Somebody being exposed and being hurt and shocked and embarrassed and angry. People consider all that shit good content.
That's like shock entertainment. We know it's some entertainment that you leave feeling full, fulfilled. You know what I'm saying? Like you just ate a good, nice, soul food meal, and there's ones you leave, you just like that was shocking because it was entertaining. It ain't no substance behind that shit.
It also depends on who it happens to.
Yeah, that's true too. That's true too. Some people advocate. Some people advocate for it. Yeah, like your boy who was the Derek dude who was the coach for the girls talking about men should do this and men should do that. Lo and behold, he got exposed. So when you advocating for shit that you ain't living, okay.
Oh, Kevin Samuels, rest in peace.
Nah. It was a dude named Derek James or some shit like that.
Remember, he had his wife with him.
Yeah, he had his wife.
On what was that on live? He was crying and
yeah,
he was mad fake.
I didn't see that. Yeah, but anybody talk about relationships, I'm not listening to unless they've been married for a certain amount of time and they all happy and shit like that. Like the people be talking out their ass and they're not really about that. You know, they don't even know what the hell they talking about half the time.
And it's the Bull Light Network. That's just like if somebody say, "Hey, I know EST. He this, he that," and it's like, bro, we gonna handle that within the circle. If EST want to talk about that, let him talk about it.
Yeah, we ain't doing none of that here. That's for sure. And I don't know what really happened over there. Where Adam, I don't know what he put out. I don't know how it happened. When the homie was mad, they said he was dealing with transvestites or whatever. But me, I'm like, on no jumper, you get involved in that. Fucking expose this motherfucker. You know what I mean?
That's something to talk about. Is that your man's, huh? You know?
I mean, it is his man's, man, because at the end of the day, he went to him when his mother died and he threw him some bread for the funeral.
Oh, that's
he paid for the whole shit. That's crazy.
No. He said that I gave you some money. He said you didn't pay for it. You gave me some money to put on it. That don't mean you paid for it.
And then he threw water at him.
That's when the homie blew up, I guess. His little
when you mentioned my mother's funeral, yeah.
Adam smacked the fuck out of him. Like he had fucking reach on him. He could have hit him real good.
That was distasteful, yeah. That definitely.
See, but they day one homies. A lot of people don't realize that they started together, so they got a whole different relationship.
Of course, right. I'm looking at it from I don't know either one of them.
And Adam apologized. And you don't never see him do no video like that.
That's very true. He never apologized for shit.
He was dead wrong though. That's why he apologized.
See, but he been dead wrong a lot of times. But you can tell House Phone close to him because he ain't never came out and been genuine about his apologies. I ain't never seen him apologize really.
Maybe why are they so close? Maybe they like turn these together. I don't know, but I'm just
stupid. You stupid.
Making home videos together.
Nah, I'm just saying.
Hey,
Good
and look,
vibes,
I,
though,
I
man.
used to think no, but hey, y'all know that little shit called roast me
Yes.
No.
on the West Coast. It was this dude Delay and another dude named Billy. Some shit
Hmm.
came out with them, and I'll just be like, yo, over there, you never know, bro.
Oh,
Some
they
Yo,
people,
the
play.
Cali,
They like.
Cali folks act strange sometimes.
But
bro,
you
it,
know,
it
Adam is involved with the porn industry, which they deal with a lot of stuff, and I'm not surprised that his partner that he started the business with and came up with is involved with, who likes a little extra on the side. You feel me?
But
He
you
don't
think
just.
he's stroking house phone like that? That's crazy.
I'm just saying,
nah,
house
but
phone
Wow.
she
might like
don't,
a
she
little
don't,
meat with his fish. That's what I'm
she don't
saying.
do other men though.
Hmm?
She don't do other men. They do girls together.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
that's
don't do
true.
other men.
Well, not
So,
yeah.
the one that house phone messing with, they do girls together. You saying?
When I seen
No,
that
not
episode,
that.
that shit was so messy. I ain't even want to dive into it, so I don't even really know. But from what they were saying, the person coming out trying to say certain things about house phone, and it's kind of reaching to the top now.
Mm. But the way
Yeah,
house phone reacted, he didn't deny it. He didn't really. You
he
feel
ain't
me?
say he ain't clear. He ain't. He was like,
Yeah.
oh,
So if I got
oh.
accused of that and it wasn't true, you better believe I'm denying that.
But
Oh,
Yeah,
check this
I'm
though.
making it
first
clear. I'm
quarter.
making everything clear ASAP. Shout
But he
out to
already
Ivan.
he
But
already said he had a bad drug problem, with the nose and stuff. So 1 + 1
A lot of
equals
people
two
did. I
sometimes.
mean, they're fucking like transvestites and shit. That's crazy.
period.
Them LA Coke parties, bro.
I just gotta
Oh,
say this. That's it. He handled that thing, in my opinion, wrong. House phone handled it wrong. I mean, he could have handled it a lot more smoother. And if you really standing on your shit, then be proud and be like, look, yeah, motherfucker. And like, he went out real sensitive. He went out like a sucker, and then he threw water on Adam. I threw water on you. What the fuck is that? Like, no, seriously. And everybody was like, oh, poor house phone.
And then
Fuck
Adam
that.
ripped his
He
jacket
threw him
off like
out
he's in
like
the
a
seventh
sucker.
grade lunchroom.
What'd you say?
I said, then Adam throws his jacket on the floor like he's in like the
Yeah,
seventh grade
yeah,
lunchroom.
yeah. Adam took
Bunch
his
of
jacket
bitch
off.
ass,
He was like, "What's up?" Like,
bro.
then he thought about it,
uh,
like, hold on, house phone might rock me. Let me go somewhere else.
he got ready.
Yeah, he's like, yo, I can get my shit pushed into my own show. That'd be crazy.
But then he thought about it even. Wait a minute, this house phone, he ain't doing shit.
Yeah.
And he'd be 100% right, assuming that.
He threw
Hey,
some lukewarm water at him, and that was
that
it.
The
water
only
was
real one over there
different.
is AD. AD's the
I
only
ain't.
real one over there.
Now you
Yeah,
got a few on there. You got a few solid ones on there.
I know who
man.
you're
I
thinking
don't
of.
like
I
that.
don't like
I don't
him.
like suspect, and I
Yeah,
don't
exactly.
even
I
like his
fucking
name. Almighty suspect.
I don't like him.
Yeah, I don't like him either.
I
Too
like Tiny
tough.
He
Cuz.
could get a
Tiny Cuz
19-year-old
straight.
chasing white boy. Cool, cool,
I like
cool.
Tiny Cuz.
Yeah, he alright, I guess. Yeah, and AD is cool, but
That
no
white boy
jumper.
battle rap dude, he's pretty cool.
They're gonna have to clean up over there. Now, did y'all see that interview with NBA YoungBoy for what he did? He did it for Billboard or something. It was like a big interview. Y'all seen it?
Yeah, yeah. I seen it.
Yo,
I
that interview was because we don't see him a lot, hardly ever talking and like giving interviews. That interview was like, for me, it was like kind of weird seeing it. It seemed like he was about to cry the whole time. His voice was real shaky.
The one where
It
he
was
was like
real.
physically shaking, that shit was weird. That was I was talking about that before. I think he's seen demons in his dreams. Like that kid's shook right now.
See,
Yo, I
no,
really think
that
that was real, and it
that
kind of it kind of made me think a lot, And then even when with Dirk saying stop the violence and stuff, you got to think these young kids, and then
They're kids, they're children doing this
yeah,
dumb
you
shit.
never
Now they got
seen
money,
this
they got
happen
the
to
hood.
these guys in that amount of violence, and then achieve that amount of success, and then be put in another place in life to where you're not dealing with you're not, you seeing beautiful things and money and all these things, and it
Yeah,
kind
you're
of
touring
this is the
seven
first time we
continents.
seeing this really
Yeah,
happen. So I think it's real. What y'all think? You know what I mean?
hey,
I
let me
agree.
tap.
They're getting out the hood. They're touring seven continents. They're touching real paper. They're dealing with real people, and they're like, "Oh, that's not what this is about." Like, that's dumb
Hmm.
shit. I, I,
Yeah.
Nah,
I
that's
think they're
that's
getting
facts.
scared.
On top of what you said, Bush, sometimes when you get around nature, nature will change you the fuck up, man. He out there
I'm
in
telling you.
Utah. On top of, I think somebody got in his head, and I think he realized now that what sometimes it ain't necessarily you, is what you create that's going to perpetuate the shit too. He realized all the clones he got out here, and
Yeah.
all the people that got hurt
Mm.
and killed behind NBA YoungBoy music and
Wow.
culture. And I think
Mhm.
Spreading
that's on
murder and mayhem.
that's on conscious B-Rad, just like you said, on top of the demons that he facing, along with everybody else. When you sit and think, my culture created a lot of deaths. That'll sit on you when you got time to think, you in nature, and you got money. That'll
Mhm.
drive you crazy.
And you're growing up too. I mean, they were kids when they started out. This is years later. This is years
Yeah,
later.
They were
Not really
kids.
ignorant.
that's
Somebody
why
as
he.
powerful as NBA YoungBoy, because I don't know if y'all know, he one of the top young boys out here, and it's obvious he live a rock star life. Somebody behind him is coaching him to not, stay quiet, don't do these interviews, do this, keep the music coming, keep that mystique and all that. I don't know what steps he took, but he took all the right steps to be a very he's a sought after young MC right there that gets whole
Oh,
lot of money.
you know what did it to him? It's somebody called the feds.
Mm.
Oh,
And
how they
that's what
act.
I was thinking that too. I swear to God, I was thinking that in the beginning. I'm like, they must be on his ass, and he got to
The
do something
feds will
really
make you walk a
crazy.
tight line. He's
But
lucky I ain't become a preacher.
but
You know what I'm
guess what?
saying?
You know
I
the
just told him
Mormons
that.
been
That's the young boy.
this is in the news today. The Mormons been visiting him, and they've been checking him out, and they really been he been studying the Mormons. They say he want to be a Mormon and shit like that.
Hey, but look, he
He's
already
making
lived a
good point when
lifestyle.
he
All
say
them
the
baby
feds.
mamas he got. Hey, look, he living the Mormon lifestyle already. He might as well.
Technically, they're not
Mm.
about that life anymore.
You
So
don't think
wait,
so?
I mean, so they say, their public image.
I don't know because in the interview, you seen the jacket he got on. It had a bunch of skulls on it. He
Be right.
told
Yeah,
I think they do. I think they saying that to commercialize it so people won't be so taboo about coming to Utah. But
I
for the
agree.
most
Yeah.
part, I think everybody right. Somebody got in his head. Them feds, that money and that time and getting older, will make you change
I'm just
everything,
show
bro.
you your
Cause
mama.
now the dudes who love him, they see him with that paint on him. They don't know what to do now. Now
Mm.
they realizing, oh, it's okay to grow and do something different. That was a big message, even to put paint on your nails. Even though it might be weird to some people, it's like the people who love him looking at him now like, yo, he changing, he being different. It's okay to do that.
it's
Yeah, but
definitely
he's getting
okay.
very sassy
But do
these
you
days.
think he has the power to really influence these kids, or at least influence
Yes,
some of these kids
yes.
to stop the bullshit?
Only in our culture, the music dictates the culture. You know what I'm saying? The kids have the beat of the culture, and everybody know that any other culture, it's not in the music, and the kids ain't dictated off the music. Only here, they more powerful than the politician, the preacher, the mothers, and the fathers. Let's be honest.
Well, you know what's
Mm.
crazy? Yo, drill is a crazy, violent form of music, but it brought dancing back. Because dancing been dead for a minute.
That's
Like,
true though. That's
that's
crazy,
crazy,
right?
right?
That's
Yeah.
funny.
That's
But
But
crazy.
now
but
the
It's been
music
dead for
definitely
20
have
Hey,
years.
influence
deaf
on the
dancers
kids.
though, deaf dancers. They
Yeah,
celebrating. It's
switch the
like
lyrics
deaf
and it's just
ritual
a fucking
dancing.
dance. You know, switch the lyrics and put a smile on your face, and now it's just a fucking dance. Like,
That's perfect.
so wait. What are we coming to the conclusion? Y'all saying that the feds got to NBA YoungBoy, and that's why this is going down, or is this genuinely something that you think he's really dealing with? And he
He
really want to
he
change?
never
Because
had he never had to sit down that long from when he just came home. And now and
Mm.
he had stipulations when he came home that you can't go back to your state and you can't do and be around these people. So once you get out that certain frequency and you start elevating, he like, hold on, it's okay. This shit is beautiful. Maybe he got to change the spirit, man.
No, that's
I
a
And they
fact.
think
When
it's,
you
I
get
think
enough
it's
they
too
actually
time,
deep.
telling him
right.
though, they telling him, listen, this your last chance. This your last chance, bro. And we ain't gonna poo shiesty you. We gonna give you football numbers, bro.
mm.
Well, they
I
say
think
he's
it's deeper than that.
responsible for some bodies, but allegedly, you know what I mean.
They gave
But
him
I
no,
a
don't know.
wait.
they
What'd
I
you
don't know
say?
what he's responsible for, but he definitely have an influence on people. And like EST was saying earlier, like that spirit, man, it's gonna come back and haunt you. Anything you put out in this universe is always gonna come back. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hmm.
so I believe that should definitely change him, and I hope he stayed the same, and keep that energy flowing because he might change the whole game up. Like if he does it, then his music starts hitting. Then he starts talking shit on that, like y'all can't do this, and now other kids is growing up doing that. He might be the godfather. You know what I'm saying? Somebody big. So like I said earlier too, I really also feel like somebody in that Mayweather camp, hopefully somebody in that Mayweather camp got him and starting to show him like, yo, you have a big opportunity to be great. You have a huge opportunity to be great. Take it and make it, make it work.
And change the world. Well, I ain't gonna lie. They say, I mean, we could say the feds or whatever, but
oh shit, the feds did that.
He had some shit on his mind. Damn, my bad.
I think he's seeing demons and dead people in his dreams, but I think he's really worried about like eternity, not bedtime. I think he's really worried about some real shit. Like that's what I think.
Whew, imagine that. If the boys is on you and you know and you're seeing your rappers going down and you're seeing it happening.
Some came to my mind. What if they told him like, we know you got them bodies, but you gotta change it up. And if you go back to that shit, we coming for you. You said he was shaking. You said he seemed worried. I gotta go watch the interview.
Yo, go watch it. He was.
When I started, really thinking about it, it just seems like, I don't know, maybe there's somebody behind him, also, like with their foot on his neck.
I don't think it's a man that he's afraid of. I think it's much deeper than that, to be honest. He looked fucking shook.
Well, the world may never know.
The world may never know, but I do like the message, and I do like that even Dirk is saying,
that's a fact.
That shit is cool as fuck,
I agree.
I'm not gonna say that. I was just saying EST. Like, the feds might be on him, and they might not be. I don't know. But on that interview, there was definitely something on his mind, and he was definitely shook. I can't. You could see it. You could look at it and see it and hear it in his voice. He was scared. He was like worried about something. Something that definitely was on his mind.
Now you see when I sing, eyes and energy don't lie. Eyes and energy don't lie, bro. It don't.
That's all right, now in this YouTube world, which is what the world. Hold up, I gotta mute you. We in this YouTube world. I'm about to mute you. I hear my boy eating some good old soul food, and he's going crazy over there. But okay, now 1090 Jake is a dude, who made a splash in the game and is elevated up to like top notch. He get money in his YouTube business. He get money for discussing, doing research on certain people and putting out business on and talking really about like a lot of like the negative things that go on within the hip hop community in the urban areas and stuff like that. Well, now he's under a lot of fire because he did a thing on this new rapper Boston Richie, saying Boston Richie telling. I don't know if Boston Richie was telling or not. I didn't watch his whole interview or whatever, but he's kind of doing something. He's doing something weird. I don't know if
he's ratting.
He was talking to police for 48 minutes.
Yeah, it's played out ratting, bro. I seen the whole shit is playing out ratting.
48 fucking minutes. Name, blocks, all that shit.
He was telling in the police car, bro. Yo,
that chick detective had him on the ropes, heavy.
Bro, I think it's going to it's actually coming to a time real soon where this snitching stuff is just going to just be a part of these kids.
Bro, the feds are a fucking machine. There's no other way around it. They fucking do. These cops and these feds. There's either you either talk or you go the fuck away for football to life.
See, the problem is rooting your identity in the street life. If there was any other genre, their fans wouldn't care. You get what I'm saying? You wouldn't care. Now you rooting yourself to this street shit. Now I gotta be either it's this or nothing. And now they find out it's this. Now you're done. You're done. Now it may not be tragic what they posting about you, but they're not gonna fuck with you no more, bro.
But was Boston Richie in the streets when that shit was going down? Or was
yeah. From what they found, from what I seen, what they found, hell yeah, he was in the streets.
Okay. Yeah. So 1090J exposed Boston Richie, and then Boston Richie camp, they got money behind them now. They pulled up all kind of shit on 1090J. Basically, the internet is asking the question: was 1090J telling for giving up information in the prison about what goes down with the prisons and things like that? And people were saying, well, that's not really telling. But then some other paperwork came out on homie. Like what y'all think about this whole 1090J situation? EST.
I mean, to me, to put the 1090 on your name is telling in the first place. Why you want people to know what gang you from? That screams attention. Look at me. That right there, well, you gotta do that for your credibility. That right there kills it for me. I
1090 is
respect.
just set trip. That's all that shit is. That's universal.
Yeah.
Nah, I
So
mean,
I respect his due
as a
diligence because
YouTuber, nah.
he do be digging up good information and putting it out there. But it's like, man,
He's the only real reporter out here right now. Like,
Man, fuck out of here. What you mean?
who the fuck else gets real facts like this kid does?
no, Crown TV, Crown TV.
Brown TV,
No, I'm
they
talking
play
about like
straight from the
compared to fucking
courts.
like real reporters. Like they don't even do their jobs as well as he does. Like this kid puts
Yeah,
money.
but
What? Nah,
He does a
you
good fucking
tripping.
job. Give me a break.
yeah, you
Nah, you
tripping.
tripping. Crown TV be having movies, bro.
No, I'm not
They be
talking about that. I'm
having
talking about
whole.
like regular everyday journalists that are just trash at their job these days. Like he does a better
But
job.
why is he on there giving all the details about jails and how stuff comes in?
Talking
And
See,
about
but
all
Bush,
that?
I wanted to talk to you about that, Bush. If you bring in prisoners awareness, do you consider that snitching?
Oh, I was just
Hell
about to
yeah,
say.
that's snitching to me. To me,
Now I'm talking about only talking about the conditions of the prison and what and the the bad shit
no,
the
he
guards.
wasn't talking about the conditions. He was talking about how things come in and shit like that. He was giving details about how things come in, which everybody
Yeah.
already know. But
wait,
he
you
was
think the prisons
why?
don't fucking know that? They're the ones who run this shit. Like you think
But
Yeah,
they
you
but
just
can't
don't
say
know
it,
how this shit goes
and you
down?
can't say that on the news, bro. You can't
first
say
of
that on the
all,
news.
he would never do that now. That's what I'm saying. Now he's a gang member, known all that type of shit. He did that shit back then, and he know it was wrong. He didn't never thought he would be a big personality, and now to come to the forefront, he know
Hey,
that.
is that the story where his friend got killed in jail? And he
I
was
don't know
telling
about that one. What happened with
he
that?
what was he on the news talking about? Because he was in the same jail something had happened in. He was talking about the jail.
Yeah, he was talking about the conditions. What made the news come there in the first place? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But when they asked him, he just started going crazy, basically like, "Oh, there's every jail I went to, every like for what? All you got to do is see now you OD. You're not. That's not gang member behavior, and that's not no
And
dude
he
of the
messed up a
streets.
bunch of people system too. It's a bunch of people who got a system going, as you know. He messed a system up. He
Yeah,
messed
that's
so
ratting. But
And did they deal with him? Did they deal with him?
he
No,
on the
so fuck
street.
him.
he was
So
free
what?
when it went down.
They can't make a call? Like, come on, give me a break.
No, they money just got shut
Nah,
down.
Yeah,
no.
but money get
What it be now is politics. Like you
They
could
in
be
jail.
true, but if this my cash cow and we running with this game, that over counsel your politics, bro. It's like this is what we running with. Y'all got a problem. We'll see y'all when we see y'all. That's what they doing.
I think they're scared of him.
See,
I mean,
he looking to get a bruising like he did fucking with the homeboy Pino. What's that? What's that movie name?
say, but
When
look,
he
one
hit
thing I can
that
give him this
man
though. I can
forearm.
give him this though. I did some research on who he running with, right? And he got some stamp material behind him. So that's probably why they ain't pushing up on him, bro. They got some stamp material behind him,
He's got
bro.
New York behind them. He's not
You
fucking
said he
around,
got
bro.
New York behind him.
Yeah,
Not New
100%.
York, not necessarily. He under the he. I would say they running up under that banner, but
He from,
they got their own local crew, and they pushing up on shit, bro.
No, of
And
course,
yeah,
they're out of
because
Tampa, but they're licensed under New York.
I can
yeah,
understand
yeah.
he got because he got money. So any gangs are grimy dudes that want bread, and gangsters. That's what it's about. If somebody's making a lot of money, they're gonna make it
He's
work
been
out.
about that before he
But
ever clocked any money.
what you say?
He was about that life long before he ever touched $1. Come on.
Well, obviously he wasn't because he got beat up a couple times, and he's sitting there telling the people everything. All the business is about jail and prison. So that's not being about no type of life. Really, he's being the life of a damn big mouth reporter, and he got his name 1090J because he's happy to be a gang member. He want everybody to know, oh, I'm part of this gang. Fuck
1090.
him.
It's like okay,
Let me
respect to the
pull up.
1090s, but what about you though? You know what I'm saying like niggas be killing
Yeah.
me with that
And I
whole.
used to rock with him, but when I seen that shit, I'm like, nope. And I really really respect that dude Pino. But what's his name?
Oh, yo, that's fucking blasphemy, bro.
Don't
What's the
I ain't with
Bro,
you
I'm
on that
so
one,
angry
Bush.
right now. You have no
I'm not
clue.
with you with
yo?
that one, man. I'm with B-Rad on this one, man.
Bro,
Nah, fuck
bro, I can't
that.
even talk on this right
He
now. I'm so
pulled up.
fucking livid.
He pulled up and got lumped up, and that's what happened. Shit, fuck it. That's what happened.
Yo, but if he pull up on you, what you gonna do?
Oh, you already know. I don't even need no knuckles for that. And I really hope he bring that chain with him. That's gonna mysteriously.
Bro, 1090 fucking Hawkins.
You telling me if he say Bush, let me get that fair.
We gonna meet up. I'm giving the address.
Cap.
Bro, if I tell you I want to shoot the fair when you show up in Nuts, I'll fucking shoot you over it. Like,
I wish this was a big platform and he could say that because we'd pull up. And I know I address ASAP. No problem. And I might even roll to Boston.
Upload that. Nah, don't go to Boston. Nah.
I might have to roll to Boston to give him this issue.
Oh, don't be fucking those white boys like that.
Nah, that's the wrong town to go through with that.
Fuck. Is this me?
Wow. You must not have an engine to live in.
I don't see these boys in Boston give it up on New Yorkers. They do not like us up there.
Yeah, it's okay.
They fucking hate us out there.
I got friends in Boston. I mean, everybody's everybody. Everybody's an individual. You feel me?
But I just want to know why everybody stamp him so accredited as like the number one dude to put out paperwork. Why?
Because his platform, the way he do it, is good. The way he do it, you know what I mean?
He does it right. He does it right. People try to pull his card, and he continuously proves time and time and time again that he's a real one. He's not about that bitch shit, and he stands on all that.
How? He
pulled
up on homie, got beat up, and ain't nothing happened after that. He's sitting there telling everybody about prison and intricate shit about jails.
Have you ever been hit with brass knuckles? Have you ever been hit with brass knuckles? You ever been hit with a pair of brass knuckles? You know what happens when you get hit with those fucking things? Your face breaks and you go out.
You're not supposed to get hit though.
That's what happens when you get in a fight.
No. You
even Mike Tyson got his fucking ass whooped.
Why would you want to get hit with the brass knuckles?
They were supposed to shoot the fucking fair one, and this faggot shit went nuts, bro.
Knuckles, I'm giving the fair runway. Goodbye. I'm out of there.
I ain't running.
So B-Rad, you mean tell me somebody come to your house, you won't use the brass knuckles, and they sitting right there before you walk out the door?
I'm gonna bring the brass knuckles.
No, absolutely not. He told him to come through. He's like, yo, I'm gonna come through. He's like, come through. Let's shoot the fair one. And he's like, bet I'll be there in a while. And he goes,
you know what happened?
That's pussy.
He got a little weight on him, a little side. The other homie, he kind of skinny, and so tonight Jake figured, I pull up and swing.
I think the fact that Jake went out there naked speaks volumes about his character. And Pino, he's not even from fucking, bro. He ain't even from fucking there. Like his name is Brandon Smart, and that's it. Like,
you know a lot about the homie. Well, I tell you one thing, his name Brandon Smart, but when he threw them things on him, it seemed like this.
He was smart. He was smart. He was smart.
Bitch.
He was smart.
Bitch made. That's a bitch made move.
Hey, I don't like the kid, but he lived by his name.
Smart.
He lived by his name. He's smart, man.
You can't take the chance, bro.
Nah.
This is your life. You got one life. You telling me you really gonna believe somebody that wants to fight you on?
And this is the thing. Even if I tell you to pull up to my
real one, he dumb as fuck. He pulled up. No
real one. Yo, a real one would have been like, you come with your people, I come with my people.
But did you guys even see what happened after he hit him? After he hit Jake with the nuts, do you see what happened? Jake fucking went after him. He jumped up in the whip and took the fuck off.
Yeah,
yeah.
But he did?
What?
He got up out of
yo, if I crack you with nuts, bro, I'm standing over you and spitting on you afterwards. Like, you're out and done.
You're doing a lot, huh? You're doing a lot. All right, now. This ain't the WWE now.
Exactly.
I wonder why he chose. I wonder why he chose that dude to do him, though.
Your face shatters when you get smashed like that. Like, that's crazy.
Okay,
but out of all people.
Jawline. That's okay.
Yeah.
You don't know somebody trying to pull a gun out on you. You can't stand over nobody in a fight like that. You gotta be aware, like somebody just came and pulled up on you. You don't know if they got backup. Nah, that's crazy. Oh man, so he gonna stand over them and spit over them. Nah, he hit him. He
maybe he thought this cat had honor and was about to fucking stand on his word and shoot the fair one like he fucking said, and turned out to be a fucking bitch-made faggot.
But my thing is this though: if you call an old dude a rat, why would you expect a rat to have some honor?
To show up and clear his name, to show that he's not a fucking pussy.
He was calling Pino a rat. Pino was.
He didn't call him a rat. He proved it with the paperwork.
Oh,
he proved.
So why you going to go fight him?
Yeah, so if you pull up to a rat, you gotta understand.
Beat up by a rat too.
Oh man.
They should have just shot him in the face.
Oh man. I always want to say it, but hey man.
I'm about to go eat a cheese. Did somebody say they want some cheese doodles?
Yo, B-Rad. Why do you ride for 1090 Vic so much? Tell me.
Dude, it's not like I
Rap
know,
food.
dude. It's not like I know, dude. He's just,
Exactly.
bro, between the two of them, if one of them's real, it's definitely not that kid. Pino. No fucking way.
Hell no, because he a rat. But
No
I'm
shit.
saying, so it's 1090.
I don't see what everybody's problem is with Jake. Like, how many fucking years are they gonna keep trying to say this kid ain't a real one? Like, it's been 3 fucking years now. Give it up.
But my thing is, what do you get for being a real one? You don't get shit. So why everybody so at a
He made
race to get a
$545,000 last year. He's got $100,000 on his neck, and he never even graduated high school. I think he's doing all right.
You do get some, especially in his field of reporting about rats and real shit going on in the hood. You should have the credibility to speak on these things, and that's why it's such an outrage when you find out that his ass is sitting there. As soon as he see police and the news reporters, he just gets so happy to be on camera. He bites the cheese. It seemed like, and when you look at it, you see how excited he was when they asked him a question. They said, "Hey, sir," and before they even got done asking the question,
that was an ugly look too. He looked
like this dude is a fucking.
he looked like Bobby from King of the Hill in that video.
Yeah,
Too. That shit was
yeah.
ugly, bro. That shit was ugly,
He really
bro.
did, and he offered that information quick. They ain't even get done answering the fucking question, yo. And it's still he's so.
But my thing though, he had a whole different accent, vernacular, energy when he was talking to old lady, and he'd get on YouTube and it'd be like, I mean, I respect it, but it's like keep it the same. If that's how you really talking, that's how you is. Be that way, bro.
It's also years later. It's years later, and he's trying to make a difference in his life. Like he's trying to make a positive turn. Like he was one way, and now he's trying to be a better way.
No, I respect that. I respect that.
Yo,
I
real
respect
shit
that.
though. People gotta stop worrying about what other people think. Like if
That's
nobody can tell me I'm real. I know who I am. You know what I'm saying? If you do something, stand on it. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like this is your life. Like what Bush
See, I don't
think
even play
about
that
me
game.
and my African food it don't matter. I'm gonna eat that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna enjoy that shit all day long. You know what I mean? But some people, I don't know. You can't let that shit get to you, man. Fuck that shit. If you snitch, you a snitch. Fuck it. I'm a snitch.
Yeah, but also his entire life, all he got to
snitch.
do is prove himself as a white boy in a fucking black neighborhood in a black gang.
Why
Like,
you gotta live there? Get up out of there. You got privilege.
See, but this the thing though.
That's just how it is. Some people just grow up certain places. It's just how the fuck it is.
But you gotta stay there. You gotta elevate. It's a time when we all elevate.
He wanted his peers. He wanted that, and that's what he sought after, and that's why he is what he is because he wanted that.
Yeah, and he went to jail over it for 3 years. And fucking that shit's crazy.
That shit don't pay off.
Hey, but let me ask you this: if you think he was from Brooklyn,
he's talking about now.
Hey, if you think he was from Brooklyn running around doing this shit, would he last that long?
What? There's no if he was a gang member from Brooklyn, and then they got him on camera saying all that shit about the prison and all that shit.
Bro, y'all ever been to Tampa? Tampa's wild as fuck. You ever been down there? Like
Tampa, Orlando.
That shit's wild.
I know it's her. It's wild.
I went there for a weekend, man. I'm staying for like 3 months. That shit was crazy out there.
But if he was acting like that in New York, it wouldn't have go down. You in the South.
86, homie.
The South
what? There's not one legit white guy who made it out of Brooklyn alive.
I'm not saying
that. No, I'm talking about continuously to surround yourself in this culture and in this environment.
As soon as he got out of jail, he got the fuck up out of Florida, got the fuck away from the gang, kept in contact, but stayed the fuck away from that, and he keeps to himself in Boston. He ain't running with no men out there.
You don't see what these kids.
But that's what I'm saying. Being a blood in Boston is different from being one up in Brooklyn.
Yeah, but he's not out on the block claiming shit. You know, like it's different.
I lived up in Massachusetts too.
And by that time he was the OG. Like he already put in his work. Like he ain't out there proving shit.
Yeah, I respect it. I respect that.
Niggas ain't outside like they in New York.
He's not a 16-year-old crash dummy anymore. He got out. He wanted to make a fucking positive change. Now he's getting real paper.
Hey,
now
I'll say this though. I fuck with him. I fuck with him more than Milk. I give him that.
Nah, I like Milk more than him for sure.
Nah.
Milk's all right.
And also, you talk about he want to change his life, but he still got that 1090 in the front. He still representing like a gangster. Let's be honest here. So you can't be mad when he's all shocked about the information that came out on him. You feel me?
That's fact.
You acting like it ain't a strike on his record though, B-Rad, is it not?
Bro, he's a fucking felon, bro. He can never touch a gun again in his life. He's always gonna have that jacket. Like he's not trying to say.
Nah, he's talking about the jacket from the interview.
Yeah, that's a strike on him. He's sitting there
How old is
talking
he?
about, oh yeah,
18 years old, doing 3 years, thinking he's never going home.
He had
Nah, see,
diarrhea
when I
at
seen
the
that video,
house.
man, that wasn't right, bro. The video wasn't right, man. It wasn't right. That's just plain and simple.
Let's just
It
say
wasn't right.
that it wasn't
What
right.
happened?
Some
Oh,
shit happened in the jail, and he on there talking to the. For one, you don't. If a news reporter come to you and put a microphone in your face, that's number one sign not to say shit, bro.
especially if you're a gang member.
Yeah, like what?
He was talking
No.
shit about the prison, not about fucking like a gang member. Like his
You
boy
don't
just got
talk
smacked, and
about
he's like, these
nothing.
motherfuckers ain't doing nothing
They
about
don't
it.
talk about
See,
nothing.
See, that's how real it is. Like you don't even he doesn't even understand what he's in. And a lot of times, like the same thing, like with the 6ix9ine shit. I'm just like, yo, y'all niggas swear to God, y'all this and y'all that. There's a real history to it. There's a way to it. There's a culture to it. There's things that you got to do to it. If you don't do it, you're not really even into
You're not
it. You
there.
just used it. You just taking the benefits. There's people that went all the way. You got to go all the way if you join it for their benefits, for the things that they work out for. It's like going to a job, working and getting paid a week before and not going to work the next week.
I mean,
It's
the
like, come
rules
on.
are tweaked nowadays, so that's all it is. They tweaked it, and now they're trying to say, "Oh, well, I ain't say." No, you're not supposed to say nothing.
Y'all
Nothing.
using
Nothing
the
is nothing.
game. Y'all using the game to
And you
get by.
can't tell me some of his old homies ain't get at him about that. That's a guarantee. You feel me?
Nah, because
That's
they
all.
renegades.
But
They
who the fuck is
renegades.
perfect, though? You know what I mean? Like shit happens, kids fuck up. He got fucking disciplined
Okay,
for it,
that's all I want you to say. He was
and
a
he was
fuck
a
up.
kid when
All
that shit
right,
happened.
thank you. Thank
He
you.
was a kid.
Now, get on to the last topic. You know what I mean? The boy Gucci Mane.
Gucci.
Everybody for a minute was looking at him as a boogeyman in hip hop. Why? Because word is he caught a body. They tried to rush his crib, and he got the drop on him. Murdered dude. They even had all kind of extra information saying he dragged the body in the back and buried it. All kind of fabricated lies. And what did Guap do? He ran with it. He never denied it, and he kind of said he did it. I got some lyrics and some bars in my brain to where it's like he's really saying he did it, kind of like, you feel me. Now some people going to vouch for Guap and say, yeah, he didn't want his man to get in trouble, and so he really just went down for it type of stuff. But I got a lot of thoughts on this. But first, let's hear what y'all got to say. Show me what
Well,
y'all think
I've been
about
I've
this.
been following Young Throwback for a minute, and apparently him and Gucci been going at it for a minute, been robbing each other, doing little shit. So for one, I don't believe what Throwback saying, but what I remember was they had Roderick Davis charged with murder.
That's true. It's Gucci.
You know what I'm
They have him
saying?
charged
So
with murder, but the charges were dropped. And why? Because he didn't do it. You feel
because
me?
the dude no, but the charges was dropped because it was a breaking and entering. The dudes was felons with guns. It was obvious that when they found the dude, he had his face wrapped like a robber. So 1 + 1 is 2. And then Georgia is an open carry state, so
Mm.
you definitely can't break in somebody's house like that.
And
Who I
Gucci Mane's
was a
story
felon.
had added up to the bullet trajectory of how he said he shot the gun. That was the main thing that they said lined up when I remember the case from back in the day.
But for the longest, Throwback been clout chasing for years, bro. I mean, like
Wow.
2005,
Glad you know
oh
that.
06, oh 07. He been on
But
thing talking about I'm Gucci big brother. I'm the one he was talking about. He just trying to ride that whole wave, bro. And it's like,
Wow.
bro,
but is
yeah,
he not Gucci's big brother? Did Gucci not live with him in
no,
his
they're blood brothers. If you look at them, you can tell they are blood brothers.
Gucci live? Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. How is that clout chasing? That's
But
just
no, no, what I'm saying is Throwback. Gucci ain't been fucking with Throwback for decades. Throwback always been on little sub interviews talking about how Gucci basically got his whole shit from him. He been trying to ride his wave the whole time. If you
yeah.
notice,
But even Miss Dad said Gucci can't kill that dude. So like something ain't adding up
see, but
here.
that's another thing too. So okay, so you right. So because Waka and them kind of got into it back then, that's probably why they kind of fell back from him because
Bro,
they was
Gucci
like,
had it with everybody back in the day. Like he had issues with just about everybody back in the day.
but I'm talking about the
Yeah,
shit
that's true.
because Walker went on an interview and said you ain't really no blood. So it's been internal beef, and you might be right though because Dev did say some shit about that.
Yeah. I don't see Deb like lying and clout chasing. Like,
But my thing is, I remember Roderick Davis being on trial for murder. I don't remember nobody else. So that's.
okay, and you saying his charges, he beat the case because basically they saying he did it, but he did it in self defense, basically.
self-defense.
But what if that's not the case? And what if Throwback is telling the truth? Because when I watched Throwback interview, he was giving a lot of specific stories, a lot of things. He told the whole, the story of how it all went down. And I'm just like, because really, you said he been clout chasing, but I've never seen this kid before. This is my first time seeing him. You know what I mean? And I talk a lot of shit about Adam and No Jumper, but usually he be having, when he have somebody there, they're legit people. You feel me?
My thing is this: why do you want to claim that?
I mean, because it's the truth. Just like G Dep, your homie from Harlem. Sometimes you got the truth. Nah, I'm just saying. But sometimes it bothers you in the chest.
Your
homie
from Harlem.
Yeah, Harlem.
Shout out to G Dep.
Y'all know Jay Black in Harlem, ESP in the Carolinas.
Okay.
B Rabbit is up north, and I'm down south in New York. But what was I gonna say? What was I saying? Like, yo, I think he was telling the truth. Throwback, because I've never seen him before ever. And like I was saying about Adam 22, he has people with credibility on the show. He don't just bring up anybody. That's his reputation. You feel me? So
Right.
If he was just dead lying, nah, shit don't rock like that, man.
Well, it's too late. Even if he is lying, it's too late. He done got the credibility and the fame from doing it.
That's 10, 15, 18 years ago?
Not like 15, 16, like 15, no, like 13, 14. It's like 13, 14 years later. It's already done. The damage is done. He got his credibility. Everybody knowing it. Because Gucci ain't doing the numbers anyway. He more of a CEO. So what would it really matter, bro?
I thought Gucci got his face. He come out of jail looking all different, and he ain't the same dude no more.
Yeah, but I don't look at him the same at all no more after this movie. I ain't gonna lie. And that affects how I look back at music and listen to his music. That's just me. You know what I mean? Because I don't like the fugaziness in me. I'm thinking that was just that shit built his career too, partially.
But how I look at it is,
you have to remember these kids. They were kids when they came out. They came up a certain way. They only knew one thing. Then they actually saw what real life was about. They got off the block. They got out of the fucking neighborhood. And they're like, "Oh,
Gucci was rich, screaming, we smoking on Pookie Low." You know.
And Gucci been in jail mad times for shit. Gucci been really outside. Like, I lived in Atlanta for 10 years.
You did real time.
I lived through there from 06 to 2016. Like,
you seen it.
Yo, Gucci Man was getting locked up. Gucci Man was outside. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Zone 6, for real. Juice Man outside.
But that goes to, because House Phone was saying Gucci had mental issues. Gucci, what he was saying, for lack of better words, is Gucci is I ain't gonna say the R word or whatever, but Gucci has special needs, real special needs. And is that why he was outside, and that's why he don't give a damn, and he was moving like that because he was
he just
is that how he became a millionaire? Like, come on.
Yeah,
he just
basically what homie was saying is Gucci is retarded. I'm sorry to say that, but that's
a lot of
rap, bro. That's crazy.
A lot of dudes from Atlanta real Geechee, so they kind of, a lot of people around the world, they correlate Geechee to being retarded. I mean, being
they just have that like southern draw shit, but they're not stupid. Come on, they're not stupid.
No, they're not stupid. He ain't stupid.
Fuck no, they're not stupid. They get paper. That's crazy.
Ain't stupid, but
no.
But something ain't right with him.
I mean, he got all his marbles. It's just that he's still kind of caught up in that young man game where we smoking on this pack. My thing is, bro, that was 13 years ago. Let that shit go, bro. Even now, if you didn't shoot old boy, what does it matter? You married, you got a business, go live your life, man.
You can't just turn that shit off and be like, oh yeah, that's all bullshit. I denounce all that now. Then,
Why not? Why not?
Because he can't go back into the same neighborhoods, be fucking with the same people. Like, he didn't forget.
He ain't been back since though. Why would he go back now?
But he's still around the same people that he took out with him. Like,
yo, moved to 6 a.m. to the stage.
Yeah. And
he ain't got them same people around him no more. He moved with him and his wife for the most part.
Mm-hmm. He do. He got his bag, but it's kind of disgusting to claim the body. But at the same time, if somebody come rushing my crib, end up dead, if my man do it or whatever, I still don't give a fuck. It's still the same. Fuck you.
And
And we smoking on you. Somebody runs my crib to kill me. Fuck you. So
Yeah, but
I
in
don't
New
blame
York, you're
Gucci
going to
for
prison
that.
for that
check
shit.
this though. If he would have gave him the gun and told him to shoot old dude, the state would have charged Gucci with the murder in the first place anyway.
No, that's stand your ground down in Georgia, isn't it?
Not when you a felon.
Yeah, Gucci is a
Taking
felon.
your life. That's bullshit.
He did time for that gun, didn't he? Or something?
Yeah, he did time for the gun. It was
You got the
probation
weapons charge,
violation.
but the murder's no. That's all good. Like, but you get the weapons charge, sure, but not the murder.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Because it's you or him. Fuck that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I'd rather be
trying to
judged
set
by
him
12
up.
than carried by 6. That's crazy.
And it wasn't one
But at the
person. It
end of
wasn't
the
one
day-
person. It was 3 people that went in there that night.
That's
Yo.
3 stupid motherfuckers. Like,
But guess what? Gucci ain't the boogeyman no more. That's all we gonna say. That's
Yo,
all.
but no funny shit. At the end of the day, I know Gucci Man took care of you for some time. He had to have. And
Yeah.
why you want to come back and talk about that? That's your brother, and you took a body from him. You saved his life. Take that. That's an honor. Take that. Just don't
Nah,
get
see,
to-
but what it be is that when you be in the streets and niggas don't fuck with each other no more,
Yeah,
all
they
that, take that, be out the door, bro. He
they
trying to
get
come up.
salty over that shit.
Yeah, they get salty, and there's no more about he took care of me. It's like that was
Bunch of
then.
grown men acting like little bitches in their feelings. That's what that problem is.
And my
Grown
thing
men
is,
acting
throwback got to be
feelings.
at least they got to be in their early or mid 40s, bro.
Wow.
And when
Think
you're,
about it.
but
Think
when
they're
you're the
emotional.
man that went through all this with Gucci, who's sitting up on top of the mountain with his beautiful wife and all his money, and you're a man that got kids, and you see an opportunity to get some clout and to get maybe, I don't know what he got going on, but he gonna have something going on off of this. Do you blame him for doing this? You feel me?
Yeah, I blame him.
like,
I blame you. You know why? Because if you're gonna do that, go on your own podcast and tell your testimony. Why are you going to somebody else to benefit off? Do your own testimony. Start. But what are you getting at? Do you have music out? Do you have a movie? Are you
he dropped the
promoting
music,
anything?
he said.
But the people
Come
that you
on,
love
bro.
will always do you the dirtiest.
Come on, bro. Look, all these dudes be talking about I'm such and such. I'm dropping an album, bro. That shit is done with, bro. Shit is done
Yeah,
with,
we
bro.
don't have to hear T.I. rapping no more. Like, that's crazy.
Shit is done, bro.
Well, I feel you. All right.
I mean, look at what Romeo's going through right now. Like, you know what it is? One dude winds up on top of the mountain, everybody else falls to the bottom, and then a couple of them start fucking rapping when they're broke.
And then they trying to scheme their way back by throwing dirt at the dude on top of
Right.
the mountain.
Right.
And they look crazy stupid.
He can't say nothing though because he had a father who cared, who put him in a position to be anything he wanted to be.
Yeah,
So
he looks
can't
bad.
say shit.
He looks
Romeo
bad.
was out of pocket for that. We already talked about that. That was just
Yeah, I feel like he could have handled it a little bit better too.
Yeah, that video was great when he walks up in the kitchen and he turns around, he's like, you're just gonna fucking stand there and not say shit to me, like everything's all good.
Now let's be honest though. If it wasn't for P, we wouldn't know you because it wasn't like you was talented, bro. Stop
Not
it.
at all.
No,
Let's
no,
be
not at
honest.
all.
Stop it.
Let's be honest.
I mean, P to make Silk a Shaka the star. P is one of them dudes because Silk was horrible, bro. I don't know, man.
Yo, but
Oh,
not only
no.
did he give Romeo a rap career, he gave him a movie career, he gave him a TV career. Like, he
Yeah.
set this kid the fuck up, and he fumbled the bag heavy. Like, come on.
See,
He had the number one
he
rap
said he
album
wasn't
in,
getting no
2004 or some shit like that. The number one rap album, like 11 years old. He had grown women.
He fumbled the bag. He wasn't talented, so that's what happened.
Fumbled. He fucking threw that shit and ran away from it. That's crazy.
See, but now would it be they don't be diversifying their portfolio, bro? You got to go do something somewhere else and.
Yo,
You
these
know what
cats
I'm
never
saying?
even heard of diversify until 2012.
Yeah, but didn't Romeo have the college?
That's what I'm saying. He was in college for media. That's why that show they was doing, he was kind of behind the production of that. My thing is, if film ain't working, you should have had your hand in a couple other things because you got a father who got his hand in a bunch of things.
That shit flopped because he's talentless and a hack, and his old man put him on, and he was not about that. Like, that kid belongs working in the Gap. Like, that's it. He's just a regular dude.
Well,
might be true.
I want to say that, you know, the pressure is big, man. You know, you went to college, you played at USC, you know, you didn't get to go to the NBA. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that people go through. Like, you don't.
Yo, you pay to go to college. You pay to go to college. Come on now.
Now he having like a midlife experience now at 30 something. He realized
that should be real.
He realized he's just an average fucking dude.
Even if you realize he average,
B-Rad, that might be it, bro. That might be it, B-Rad.
What the fuck it is. Like, he just found out real late in life that he's just a normal fucking guy.
That
Nah, I
might be
fuck
it,
with
bro.
Romeo, man. Fuck out of here. I fuck with Romeo, man.
Hey,
Now we all do.
I'm
We
a
all
Northern
do.
soldier. About it, bound from Harlem, man. Master P came into my block, man. We bout it, we
we
ride
all
it,
love
man.
Master P.
I remember
On
that
25th
video.
and
I remember that
Broadway.
video.
Yo,
Them
bottom line,
boys,
he's
you know,
a child
them
star, and
boys,
they're
they
destined to
They
don't
fucking
don't
play.
play.
Jim fucked that song up too, by the way.
You know I claim where
Where
them
them
gangsters
gangsters
at.
at?
He fucked that
Hey,
song up.
but another great show, y'all. Shout out, introducing Jonas Black, and we're gonna keep it going. Keep it going.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Shout out to everybody. EST and B-Rad back in the building.
Welcome back, B.
We're gonna build this momentum back up. You heard?
Yes, sir.
So shout out to
Absolutely.
everybody. We out of here though. Peace.
Y'all be
Love
safe,
y'all.
fellas.
Peace.
Peace.